Let me tell you something a little bit about ego lifting. If you can't get the weight up, either ask someone to help you, so get yourself a spotter, or don't even bother, because if your form is incorrect and you just the goal is just to get the weight from A to B, don't even bother. Put the weight down and go back home. Ego lifting is ridiculous. If you think that you can bench 120 kilos and your back is looking like this, are you actually lifting that weight, or is your back? Something to think about, guys. Make sure if you want to lift heavy weight, get a spotter, someone inside the gym, personal trainer, whatever. Normally they don't mind, right? Just don't ask them too frequently, or else it gets a little bit irritating, right? Also, don't train chest every single day, right? The reason I'm making this video, guys, I was just spotting a guy that was benching 120 kilos with his back like this, and first thing I noticed, before we even started the exercise, he didn't have any clamps on, right? 120 kilos, that's a lot of weight on a bar to bench press, and he didn't have any clamps on. So I said to him, dude, just put some clamps on, so that it's just for safety, right? So if something falls off, you're gonna snap your shirt up, right? So he says to me, oh no, why I don't put clamps on is so that if I can't get it up, then I can just tilt to the side and then the stuff is gonna fall off. So I said to him, okay, but if it's gonna tilt to that side, all the weight's gonna go there, what's gonna happen? All the weight that's over here, that he just tilted all of that off, that's another 50 kilos that he's gonna hold in one hand. I don't think that his shoulder's gonna be very happy with that. It's just gonna go, it's gonna pop right out. So I said, if you don't want to use clamps, rather get yourself a spotter. But always use clamps, guys. Safety first, right? Guys, ego lifting is not the way to go. If you can't get it up, I'm sorry. Go lighter. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You need to correct your form, and there's a lot of people that will say to me, stop being a little bitch, just get the weight up, who cares about form as long as I get the weight up? Okay, that's cool. You stick to that little regime, that little workout that you got going over there. If you're doing that to compete, for example, right? You just want to get the deadlift up, which is the goal of, if you want to compete in, like, let's say Olympic lifting, that sort of thing. You want to get the weight up. If your deadlift is not on form and you train that way, you're going to snap something. You won't even be able to compete. If you do compete with that form, you're going to go really heavy because you want to win. And you're going to have the bad form, and with all that's going to come all these negative posture imbalances, and you're going to have you won't be able to compete again. I'm telling you, if you don't train with correct form, you will not be able to sustain that for very long. You'll get the weight up, but does that really matter if your form is incorrect? Would you rather be perfect or not perfect? Would you rather, no one's perfect, right? Would you rather just want to get the weight up, or do you want to get the weight up and be safe and carry on? So would you rather want to win one competition or 5? That's basically what I'm asking you. Bye-bye.